So, saw this tweet by Kulinski, host of Secular Talk on YouTube and co-host of Kyle and Friends as well with Crystal Ball. So he was rightly calling out how completely just unhinged these Texas Republicans are for wanting to remove things like talking about Susan B. Anthony, Cesar Chavez, MLK's I Have a Dream speech, etc., from the political or from the public education in Texas, as he says. So here he is on Twitter. Here's the tweetage. Truly deranged. They want North Korea. See, this is where he goes off the rails. There's no fucking reason that you need to be trying to throw shade at North Korea. You're just spreading more fucking U.S. State Department propaganda against Korea, which isn't good if you consider yourself on the left, which pretty sure Kyle refers to himself on the left as a progressive, social democrat, dem soc, etc. So they said they want North Korea-style propaganda about the bad parts of U.S. history being great and the great parts of U.S. history being omitted bad. I mean, again, the U.S. is fucked in itself. You don't need to be trying to equate it with North Korea, like, oh, it's so bad, it's as bad as what they do in North Korea. No, shut the fuck up. You don't need to be saying that. There, and if you're saying that, again, give some fucking receipts. But in the first place, there's no reason to try to be throwing any more mud on fucking the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. And say one of the good things that Trump did to a certain extent was trying to normalize relations with North Korea. That's good. You should this tweet should have said truly deranged. Texas Republicans don't want kids learning about the bad parts of the U.S. history or omitting it. Something like that. That's all you fucking need. Keep North Korea out your mouth. Okay? Jesus Christ. And again, it's just not saying that Kyle should be canceled or deplatformed or any fucking bullshit like that. It's just that people on the left, you need to have a consistent anti-imperialist lens if you're actually on the left. Talking shit about North Korea, spouting more U.S. imperialism and propaganda towards them, that ain't fucking it. That is not anti-imperialist. That is not something a leftist should be talking about or writing about. But luckily, me and everybody in the comments was rightly calling out his bullshit tweet here. North Korea doesn't even have propaganda like this. Texas Department. Yeah, this is a good one. Americans see something American happening Americanly in America. What are we, a bunch of Asians? Fair point. U.S. propaganda is worse than North Korean propaganda. This is American style propaganda. Exactly. North Korean propaganda. Kim Jong-un can dunk on a basketball from half court. U.S. propaganda. G.I. Joe. That's a fair point. Good job with your Orientalism. Yeah. North Korea doesn't do this either, so looks like this is one of their slave states, ancient states, feudal states of Asia and Europe, bourgeoisie revolution, establishment of capital. I mean, fucking hey, man. I wish I learned this shit in my K through 12 education. Opium Wars, World War I, modern culture, October Revolution, Communist Internet. I mean, Jesus Christ. Some fucking bangers in there. But Kyle, yeah, he's again, there's no fucking point, no need to do that, dude. What the fuck are you thinking? Those do sound like interesting subjects. I agree, Omar. Um, Dude believes U.S. propaganda about North Korea. Exactly. Like, keep North Korea out your mouth. You clearly have. Have you ever been there? What are your sources that they have this U.S. level of propaganda? You don't. It's fucking U.S. State Department propaganda, U.S. Empire propaganda. Because they don't like they don't like that a socialist government is in charge there. Yes. How many times does the U.S. have to do evil shit before y'all realize that no, this isn't like those other countries. This is what the U.S. is and always has been. Like, Jesus, Kyle, read some Parenti or something. I beg you, yes. Yes, Parenti is the man. Love some Michael Parenti. Black Shirts and Reds, Assassination of Julius Caesar, many other ones. He's got a lot. North Korean textbooks teach much more unbiased history than ours do. I bet. I mean, look at their fucking that book. Look legit. Yes. Why can't we call out stuff in America without making false and laughable equivalences with the brutal dictatorship? I don't know what that. I mean, that's fair. I don't know shit about North Korea, but here's my opinion. Put Kyle Kulinski's face up there, right? And then totally missing out again the forgotten war, the Korean War, how the United States absolutely decimated that country. Again, not to promote democracy or human rights or any of those bullshit reasons that they use to say they got to go intervene and take out this person, but to uphold U.S. geopolitical interests, and because the DPRK is a socialist government. Consider this start of my campaign to get an audience with Kyle so I can talk to him about stuff he doesn't know anything about, right? That. I mean, everybody's pretty much dragging him for this, as they should be. This is American-style propaganda, Kyle. This is what was taught for years and years. This is what these lawmakers were taught. They just want to go back to it. This is not North Korean-style propaganda. I'm not even sure what you mean by that, and I'm fairly sure you don't either, exactly. For sure. Do you think you can stop doing shit like this? Right? Radio Free Amanda, also a good follow on Twitter. What are we like? Say the line. A bunch of Asians. Basically what he's doing, right? Same energy. And again, no fucking reason. Just keep North Korea out your fucking mouth. Rightly call out how deranged shit is in the United States, like you did, but then you don't need to somehow equivocate that with what is or isn't going on with North Korea. Shut the fuck up. You don't know anything about this. Literally nothing. Have you been there? What sources are you citing? U.S. State Department talking points? Okay, shut the fuck up. In the United States, white people upholding the system of white supremacy to continue control of the media and education as they always have. Americans, usually white. Asia, Asians, North Korea, China. Yeah, right? Nope, just plain old style U.S. propaganda. But again, people are starting to see through this. Just because the U.S. government has spread so much propaganda lies about all of these countries that they don't like, doesn't mean you need to buy that shit hook, line, and sinker. Then spread it on your huge social media accounts. 400,000 followers. But, I mean, it seems like most of them rightly dragged his ass through the coals, because that's a fucking shit take. Do better, Kyle. You're better than that. Like the video if you like the damn video. Subscribe for more content. Peace. Much love.